We and our clients hear a lot about ESG. ESG relates to a broad set of environmental, social, and corporate governance considerations for companies. And investors are keenly focused on how companies manage ESG considerations. In addition to near-term trades or investment decisions affecting companies, the reputational risk for companies based on the market's perception of ESG performance can create lasting opportunities and risks to their ability to execute on business strategy and create value over the long term. The E, or environmental side of ESG, focuses on how a company's operations impact the environment, from such things as greenhouse gas emissions, use of fresh water and other natural resources, waste management practices, and protection of sensitive biodiversity. Put another way, the E of ESG is about protecting and preserving the nature around us. Now more than ever, employees, investors, and society at large expect companies to prioritize protection of nature. For decades, a company's reputation for protecting nature was measured by compliance with government regulations, and the environment has certainly benefited from government action to enact and enforce environmental laws. For example, in industrialized countries, air and water quality has improved substantially since the advent of environmental laws. But the concept of sustainability, which is an underpinning principle of ESG, calls for companies to do more. When looking at a company's performance through the lens of sustainability, compliance with existing environmental laws is no longer considered the standard for defining a company as a responsible corporate citizen. Sustainability looks ahead to the future and whether current efforts are sufficient to protect nature for generations to come. The challenges associated with protecting the environment while supporting a global economy are enormous. The preservation of human health and well-being, along with the environment, requires access to reliable sources of energy and provision of products and supplies from the private sector. Society is clamoring for companies to be responsible stewards of the environment for a brighter and more prosperous future. Companies that provide services and products in a sustainable and nature-friendly way will be rewarded not only in reputation, but by the impressive amounts of capital flowing to sustainable investments.